When we talk about money and finance, we're not just talking about money. We're talking about safety, security, we're talking about identity, we're talking about self-worth. So it's such a loaded topic. And as a psychotherapist, I'm not surprised that I see that money is one of the biggest triggers in bringing couples to therapy. Money is one of the biggest triggers in family conflicts, and money can also be one of the biggest triggers within a work dynamic. So money is a really loaded topic. And I think that we need the support and the guidance and the understanding for us to really be able to talk about it as freely as possible. And I think that as women in this stage of our lives, it's a topic that I want us to be comfortable with. I still have clients who will say to me that I don't want to talk about the money stuff to my husband. He's the one he knows what he's doing. I don't want to ask. And I get so infuriated because I think it's so important that women become empowered around this topic of money. The women have autonomy around this topic of money. The women have sovereignty around this topic of money. And we start that by being educated. And I think I'm generally good with money, but I had a really bad history with money. I had many years with bad debts with my past business, which was very excruciating and quite crippling, that I had to learn. I knew that if I was going to change things, I had to find people that knew how to help me get me out of the hole that I was in. And so that it was quite embarrassing at first because I didn't want to show anybody the mess that I'd made with my money. So it was very, very confronting. It was a very humbling process. But I tell you what, that was the best move I made. It was like 5 years ago that I've had my financial planner, and I meet with them regularly and we go through all of my finances. So what I want to really impart is that it's okay if we don't know. We don't have to know everything. It's okay if we don't know, but it's not okay for us not to get the help to know, because how we take care of our money now is going to impact the next 20 years. A lot of us are moving into that next phase of our lives of retirement. I'm 61. For me, the next 5 years is my work hard years. After that, I want to kick back a bit and live my life very, very differently. If that's my goal, I have to be intentional right now at this point, if not before, about my money and how I deal with my money, how I manage my money. That's so crucial. So what I want us to think about, if you are one of those people that still think money's too hard, what are some small steps that you can take to start to move towards feeling empowered, more knowledgeable around money? So you know that at Silver Sirens, we focus on money through the whole of June. So there are a lot of resources in our portals and on our platform on that. There are lots of webinars and masterclasses coming up around money as well. So reach out and use the resources that we have in our community, or reach out to someone else who knows about money. There's not an excuse for us not to know. It's okay not to know in the past, but it's not okay moving forward not to know when there's so many resources available to us. So I invite you to do that.